$5 earnest money. Thank you very, very much. Good. Good, good. Kiss your hands. Piccolo player. How's that sound?
Grab that hoodlum. He almost
It'll be
blew up
$5
his shit.
earnest money. You?
Hurry, Sheriff. After him.
Thanks, Professor. Have to make an example of him. Ringleader, you know. What he does, the gang does.
Let me go.
You wild kid, you. Hanging around my oldest girl? His father's one of them day laborers south of town. You wild kid, you. Tagging down Main Street after my oldest girl last Sunday.
I wasn't either tagging.
Don't you contradict me.
We's just walking together, Geely Cly.
You watch your phraseology. I know what you was doing, my little Gracie Senior. Now, you stay away from my oldest girl, or you'll hear from me till who laid the rails. Hell, I'll talk to you Monday morning about this band thing. Over at City Hall, 10 o'clock sharp. I want that spellbinder's credentials.
Constable, I'll be responsible for the boy.
Oh, you don't know this kid, Professor. He's tough, and he's got his gang waiting outside.
Oh, I'll be careful. Tommy, I'd like to talk to you about the band.
Oh, gee, Professor. That's for the little kids.
Well, I'm not talking about you playing in the band. I'll bet you're mechanically minded, aren't you? Ever do anything with perpetual motion?
Oh, yeah, nearly had it a couple times.
You did? Then you're my man. Do you realize that nobody has ever invented a music holder for a marching piccolo player? No place to hang the music.
Geely Cly. Wonder where I could get some wire from.
Look in your cellar. That's where people usually keep wire. Oh, Tommy.
Yes, sir?
Now, Constable, I'll show you how to break up a gang. Oh, miss. Oh, young lady. What's your name?
Zelita. I didn't have any idea he was beckoning to me. Gus.
Did you know Tommy Gillis?
Well,
Tommy, this is Anita. Escort the young lady home by way of the ice cream parlor.
Yes, sir. Do I have to?
You have to.
Yes, sir.
Ye Gus.
Professor, you're a pretty bright young fella. You made a couple of mistakes, though.
Oh?
The mayor happens to own the billiard parlor and that new pool table.
Oh. What was the other mistake?
That's Anita. She's the mayor's oldest girl.
Just a minute, Professor Hill. We're on the school board, and we'd like to have your credentials.
Academic certificate.
Nothing of the kind. We need letters and papers.
Make him put up a bond.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What am I hearing? Gentlemen, follow me. Say ice cream.
Ice cream. But I don't sing if that's what you're getting at.
All right. Talk then. Down here.
Ice cream.
Talk slow.
Ice cream.
You see? Singing is only sustained talking. Now you. Ice cream. Now you. Right here. Ice cream. Now you, sir. From now on, you'll never see one of those men without the other three.
Oh, Professor, you're wrong. Everyone knows they've hated each other since kindergarten. Ye Gus.
Ice cream. Ice cream. Ice cream.
How can there be any
sin insincere? Where is the good in good? By and goodbye. Your apprehensions confuse me.
Like I said, you'll never see one of those men without the other three.
Mystify, tell me what can be fair in farewell, dear. While one single star shines above, Can there be any sin insincere? Aren't we sincerely in love? Oh, we're in love.
How to do? I don't suppose you live alone or anything.
No.
I've got some wonderful caramels over to hotel.
Mr. Hill.
Professor Hill.
Professor of what? At what college do they give a degree for annoying women on the street like a Saturday night rowdy at a public dance hall?
Well, I wouldn't know about that. I'm a conservatory man myself. Gary, Indiana, gold medal class, about 5.
Even should that happen to be true, does that give you the right to follow me around wherever I go? And another thing, Mr. Hill. I'm not as easily mesmerized or hoodwinked as some people in this town. And I think it only fair to warn you that I have a shelf full of reference books in my library, which may very well give me some interesting information about you.
Hey, Greg!
Hi, Marcellus. Don't call me Greg.
So how'd you make out with the music teacher?
Ate out of my hand the minute I tipped my hat.
She did? Oh, boy. Did you cut a swat today? For a minute, even I thought you knew something about leading a band. Just like when you used to imitate that band concert fella in Joplin.
Yeah, kid stuff. I'm in rare form these days. Just keep your eyes on me for the next 3 weeks.
3 weeks? Only used to take 10 days for the instruments to arrive.
Still does, but it takes 3 weeks for the uniforms.
Oh, no, Greg. You haven't added uniforms.
Uniforms and instruction books.
Instruction books? But you can't pass yourself off as a music professor. I mean, not for any 3 weeks.
Mars.
But you don't know one note from another.
I have a revolutionary new method called the think system, where you don't bother with notes.
But in 3 weeks... Why, that's the 4th of July sociable. The people will want to hear music. You'll have to lead a band.
When the uniforms arrive, they forget all that. At least long enough for me to collect and leave. Oh, this is a refined operation, Mars. And I've got it timed right down to the last wave of the brakeman's hand on the last train out of town.